y'all. It's Brad Allen with the Art of Real Estate. And today I want to share with you 3 things that a pre-inspection would do for your listing that your sellers may not be telling you, or more importantly, they may not know. And so at the Art of Real Estate, we know we are big advocates of doing pre-inspections on every single listing, because I believe at a certain point, you have to become the professional you're pretending to be, right? And that means taking a little bit extra steps. That means going a little bit further than the next guy to make sure that you actually have a home that you can sell. And by having a home that you know you can sell, guess what? Makes you be able to get paid. I don't know about y'all. There's lots of times I've been out there where I've listed houses way back in the day and they had a problem they couldn't afford to fix, or they had a problem that made the buyer walk away, which then made us have longer days on market. It got stagnant and it just drug out when it shouldn't have, because it could have been something we would have known ahead of time that would have kept us from even listing the house or having a conversation about it. So one of the biggest reasons we do this is because we're not quite sure what's going on in the crawl space. If you're like most people, you're probably not crawling in your crawl space that often either. But as you know, that's where a lot of the big expensive shit happens. So we want to have that done. So we have a professional go underneath the house and check for the structure, termites, water intrusion, all the nastiness that most buyers would walk away from. The other part is, once we get out from the crawl space, what's the next biggest thing that a buyer will ask for if it's not working properly? And that's the HVAC. It's expensive. They're getting so crazily expensive right now, y'all. You know that. And so if there's a bad HVAC system, even if it was just installed, I can't tell you how many times that, ducts weren't insulated properly, the floor boots, or the panel box was not properly sized. There's a lot of things that go on with it. And again, why not take this out of the way so we know we can sell it properly? And the last thing is, we don't really know all the little stuff. And if we don't know all the little stuff, then the buyer's going to assume that all of the bad maintenance things have not happened. So I do these because now the buyer gets to sit there as they walk through the house. They can open up the listing book, or more importantly, scan the QR code, see the pre-inspection, see everything that's going on with it, what they have fixed, what they won't fix, what is quoted. And it really gives the buyer a good sense of what's happening, what will happen, and gives them that peace of mind. So now they're not worried about, oh, I'm going to have this problem later on, or I could have, which we know Murphy's Law still happens. But what we also know is that they're more likely to make an offer or closer to asking when they know what's going on with the house. So these are 3 things that really stand out to me, and one of the reasons I do pre-inspections. If you've got ideas, drop them in the comments below, because I love doing pre-inspections. I do. I think it's great. I think it's what should be done. I think that you're not really being very professional unless you do pre-inspections. And that's a strong statement. I understand I'm gonna get some hater mail on that, but at the end of the day, it's good for everybody. It's good for your clients to know what the price of the house should be based on the condition of the house. It's good for you to know that you can sell the house, and those days that you're getting yelled at by your kids and wife for being away are gonna actually turn into a paycheck. And it's good for the buyers. It's good for the buyers that come in with a sense of knowing what's going on instead of skepticism, so they can purchase the house and have a clear conscience. This is going to help you sell more houses, and it's going to give you a better home life. I can guarantee that.